When I was small, I sat on the porch till the dark came down, watching the deer drifting like prayers beneath the apple boughs. I whispered to the twilight, when this farm is mine to keep, I'll give you more than windfall fruit, I'll plant you gold to eat. So I sowed 10 acres of sweet corn, high as a boy's wild dream, and every autumn carved a maze where moonlight stitched the seams. They came in silent hundreds, velvet hooves on silver rows, but still my heart felt half a stranger, feeding ghosts I barely know. Carry me back to the reeded water, where the black swamp holds its breath, where the moon lays down a silver ladder for the outcast and bereft. I was looking for a kingdom, I found a wounded queen, my albino deer, my winter fire, my alabaster dream. One frostbitten night I left the lantern, followed a narrow thread through cattail swords and breathing mud, where no man's boot had tread. The farm fell silent behind me, the world turned wild and deep, till I found their secret cathedral, where the hidden deer convene. There by the moonlit lake they gathered, shadows soft and brown, dust with fawns like drifting smoke, old stags in thorn-scarred crowns. But one stood shining at the edge, white as a psalm of snow, pink-eyed, star-touched, heaven child, the heart refused to know. Carry me back to the reeded water, carry me back to the reeded water. They turned their shoulders to her hunger, left her ribs to count the wind. Beauty made a crime against them, indifference called a sin. 4 nights running I returned, heart cracked open wide, left a golden trail of mercy, where the lonely creature cried. On the 5th night rain came hissing, cold as widow's tears. I poured corn like shining pardon for all her starving years. She stepped from out the cattails, trembling yet unafraid, lowered her head to eat my offering, and in that moment trust was made. Oh, carry me back to the reeded water. I spoke to her of small things, how the north wind rattles reeds, how the barn cat had no kittens, how the starlight tastes on winter eves, and every night she waited, a lantern made of snow, till love became the only path her frightened heart could know. Winter snarled across the ridge, the herd would yard up soon, deep in cedar catacombs beneath the starving moon. But she, the bride untouchable, would never be allowed. They'd leave her for the wolves to teach what difference cost the proud. So I braided soft as cotton, halter gentle as a prayer, held it out with corn and trembling, whispered, "Come if you dare." She sniffed once, twice, then bowed her head. The rope became a crown instead. I did not drag her, did not cage her, only walked on ahead. Carry me back to the reeded water, where the black swamp holds its breath. I was leading out a miracle from the neighborhood of death. I opened wide the corn maze gate, where golden walls still stood, scattered kernels like a comet's tail deep into the wood. She stepped apples red as heart's desire, salt blocks white as she was, warmth against the killing fire. Snow turned the maze to marble halls, where a single ghost queen ran, safe within the arms of harvest built by one solitary man. When April breathed and green spears rose, I walked the rows at dawn, and there she stood in newborn light, no longer gaunt and drawn. But oh, my soul flew out my mouth at what my eyes could see. 7 more like living moonlight grazed in quiet company. A buck with ivory branches, does with fawns like drift